Steven Asplund got a 16-second knockout on the Contender Series during a UFC contract.
Dana, I'm a fat boy that likes to scrap anybody and anywhere. I don't give a bro, please. I'll do anything. I'll suck your toes, Dana. What's up?
You get caught doing this, you're going to federal prison. So, we can tell them till we're blue in the face. If you're that stupid, have fun in prison.
Well, it's difficult to say. You know, this was a tall order ahead of me and Anthony Grassimo, or whatever the hell his name is. And I'm grateful we passed with flying colors, and now it's on to the next test, you know.
Did you surprise yourself with the way you won in this fashion? I mean, this was the fastest finish of your career, and it just... Second fastest finish of your career. Yeah. But did you surprise yourself at all in the fashion that you won? It seemed like when you put him out, you were just so overwhelmed with emotion.
His dumbass, like, I'm so sorry I'm talking so much crap on him, but it's like, I'm an emotional guy. And I've had to keep my emotions in check this whole week, dealing with all of this bullshit from his side. I was pretty ashamed of the way I acted after the fight. That celebration isn't really typical of how I am or who I am. But like I said, the amount of bullshit I've dealt with him, it was kind of like, yeah, in your face, dickhead. Like, have fun dealing with that. I definitely surprised myself. Well, I don't want to say surprise myself because I know I have power, but when I'm sparring my partners, it's not like we're going 100% trying to kill each other. I landed a jab, I watched his eyes open up. I was like, oh, face tats ain't gonna fucking help you. So, you know, we popped him again, he fucking threw a right that I ate. I think I ate it coming in with a, you know, lunging left hook. I gotta watch it back, it's all so fast. But yeah, no, who don't got no knockout power, babe?
Thank you, Steve, congratulations.
Thank you, brother, I'm sorry again.
His dad also fought in MMA, Kevin Asplund. He had a record of 17-12. He fought in KSW and he fought in Bellator. His nickname was Concrete, and Steven Asplund's nickname is also Concrete. Foro and Dyer went at it on the Contender Series. Foro won, but they still gave Dyer a contract because Dana White was impressed with her. It was a good fight. Foro's kind of like a young Jessica Andrade and John Lineker with her striking, compact striking, big punching power. Dyer was tough, got dropped in first 2 rounds, and won the third on a couple scorecards. Chanel Dyer lost, but she got a contract. Freddie Vidal won, but he didn't get a contract.
Not gonna lie, that fight was horrible. Horrible fight, Freddie. Freddie came over to the cage after, presented his case to me, said I had 6 days notice, I had to cut weight, I had to do all these things. I agree with you, Freddie. So what we're gonna do is I talked to the matchmakers, we're gonna give you time to prepare, we're gonna give you another fight on the last episode of the Contender Series. And that way, you know, it's 100% fair. You deserve it. Whether I like the fight or not, you won, and you pulled off that submission at the end. Congratulations. I'll see you on the last episode.
Cam Teague was knocked out badly on the Contender Series. Second time he's been on the Contender Series. Second time he's been knocked out badly on the Contender Series. The other one was against Kevin Vallejos, so he's fought tough guys. Cam Teague says, I'm not sure what's next for me. My goal when I got into this was to be a UFC fighter, and by the looks of it, it's not looking likely if this is the end of the road for me. Thank everyone who took the time out of their day to train with me, coach me, support me. Please always chase your dreams. Even if you fail, you'll be happier in the end. God bless. Teague could fight elsewhere. He's not a UFC level fighter, but then again, the term UFC level fighter has kind of decreased in value over the years because they have so many fighters on the roster. A lot of them ain't that good. I mean, like, some of them ain't that good. Some of them they just sign to fill in as short notice replacements. Some of them they get off the Contender Series and they turn out to be not great. Some of them aren't great, but they sign them from the Contender Series because they just happen to be exciting. So the term UFC level fighter has diminished in value over the years. Following along the same theme of fighters being on the UFC roster that shouldn't be there and aren't that good, Weston Wilson was just cut by the UFC. He's no longer on the UFC roster. He recently got knocked out in China. He had a 1-3 record in the UFC. He was only in the UFC because he took a short notice fight against Joe Anderson Brito. They put him on the roster because of that, and they kind of did him dirty after that, though, because he did them a favor by taking on a really tough guy on short notice in his UFC debut, and then they fed him to Jean Silva in his next fight, so obviously he's going to get knocked out, and he did in the first round. Ultimately, he had a 1-3 record and got cut by the UFC.
chama ou não chama? Ei, ô Glovão, Glovão. O cara disse que ia fazer um churrasco bom pra nós aí, hã?
Porra! Protecta, It's a steakhouse. Yeah, bro. I'm real bad, guys. Real bad.
Chama, tá bom?
Chama!
Off Pereira. Whatever you learn off Pereira, it's not going to be enough when we step in the ring. As soon as my hand's fixed, bro, it's fucking on. Whether you want it or not, inside or outside, it's fucking on, mate. Take it as a threat because it is a threat. It's on, Strickland. You can run, but you cannot hide. I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming for you.
Strickland responds to that by saying, "Oh no, none of you guys tell this guy my hiding spot. You better not tell this pile of S how to buy plane tickets to Las Vegas. None of you guys tell him how easy it is to find me. I do not train at Extreme Couture. He's going to run up on me. Oh no." Melissa Martinez no longer in the UFC roster. She went 1-2 in her UFC career, and it's coming off a head kick KO to Fatima Klein. Her brother David Martinez is in the co-main event Saturday at Noche UFC, taking on Rob Font. Martinez is a slight underdog. Some are backing him as an underdog. They think he has the tools to beat Rob Font. He matches Font's striking output, but lands more accurately and absorbs less damage due to his defense. His 80% takedown D will keep the fight standing. His kicking game could allow him to control distance and keep Font stuck at range. Add his youth and aggression, and some people are backing Martinez as a dog. By Sangar Susarkayev, going to be taking on Eric McConaughey Jr. That's on November 22nd in Doha, Qatar. Susarkayev picked up 2 wins in 4 days, winning on the Contender Series and then winning in his UFC debut. Faced some adversity in that UFC debut, but ultimately pulled through with a stoppage. Would be a big favorite against Eric McConaughey Jr. Some wonder if the UFC Qatar card could be in jeopardy with Israel launching strikes at Doha, Qatar, the city that the UFC is holding the event in. Some people wonder whether or not it may be in jeopardy. The PFL sometimes criticized for not promoting their fights well, and this doesn't help, them against those claims. They're showing a flying knee of Michael Venom Page, a big flying knee KO from Michael Venom Page, and Michael Venom Page fights for the UFC, but they posted that as opposed to, posting something to promote their upcoming fight.